Hey, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing, Magic, and Mysticism, here to talk to you more about the occult and paranormal. Well, today I'm going to be speaking about Hecate and influence magic. So, if you are like me and are a homeowner, this might be of particular interest to you. So, here's the scenario. This video is more like a field report. So, it's something that is actually happening. So the scenario is, with the house that I have, that there's a patio attached to it. The patio wasn't a part of my home originally. The previous owners, he did it as like a weekend project and created the patio and the roof and everything. After a period of time, it became apparent that this patio, the roof, was really made of really, let's say, to be nice, not so quality materials. About 3-4 years after buying it, few leaks started to be. You can actually see it from the inside, and caused enough concern that I wanted to have someone come in and fix it professionally and redo it. So what I did was I got a couple roofing companies to come in, take a look, and they quoted me prices that were much more than I thought that I was willing to spend. So upward of $5,000-6,000 to fix this small patio roof. So I thought that I could do better. So someone that I know referred me to another roofing company and gave me the phone number. I called the person up. They said, yeah, I'm in the middle of a job now, but give me your name and number, and I'll call you back, and we'll set up an appointment to come in, and I'll take a look at it, give you a free estimate, and we'll go from there. So I said, great. So 6 days passed, and no phone call. So I decided to call him up, and I said, "Hey, my name is Mark. We spoke 6 days ago, and I haven't heard back from you. Can we go ahead and set something up for you to look at the roof?" He said, "Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a job right now. Same sort of thing." I wrote your address down and your name, and I'm going to come out and see it really soon. He didn't give me a specific day or anything, but he said he was going to do it. And I kind of let it go and just saying, hey, at least he's thinking about it. The guy's probably busy. So got off the phone, and I expected to get a call in a few days. No call. So a week later, here I am again calling this guy on the phone. And I said, hey, we spoke 2 times already, and so what's going on? We're gonna do this? And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot, and we're gonna get it done, and I'm gonna go and come down, and what's your address again, and all this type of stuff. Gave the address again. And I said, well, when can we expect you to come and do your evaluation? Well, I can't. I have to see. There's some things going on, and but I'm going to give you a call back, and we're gonna see to it that it gets done. Okay. So I got off the phone. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I go, and at this point, I was getting kind of irritated. I was getting kind of angry because I wasn't sure. Well, this guy was playing with me, like if he just really didn't want the work or didn't want to deal with me or whatever, and was just trying to be like nice and not saying anything, or because I like people to be honest. If you don't want my business, just say, hey, I can't do this right now, or give me excuse. Why don't you go and try to get someone else to help you? That's what I like to have happen. So I said, okay, I've got to take a different approach to this because it's been 3-4 times, and I'm not getting the results I want. Also, When you have something like the patio roof and it's attached to the house like that, since there's damage being done, extensive damage you can actually see in the patio roof, it can start to affect the primary roof, and that's why I don't want to affect my the primary roof of my house and then have to deal with much more damages and much more cost. So I was kind of on a timetable. So I said, I've got to think about another way of doing this. So I said, I think I'm going to do a little bit of magic on this. And as I was thinking about it in the situation, what I like to do is, if it's a situation when I can do magic upon it and do it kind of in that way, kind of a macro level, I'd rather do that. And my last resort would actually be working on a specific person. That's just kind of what I like to do, ethically. Why, you may ask? Because I don't want people working on me, so why should I go and work on specific people? In my evaluation of the situation, I couldn't see a way around that. This person seemed to, I was on the phone, who was I guess the supervisor, and he had a couple people working for him. He is the apex of this whole thing, so I couldn't avoid it. So I went to meditation. I contacted Hecate, who I've had kind of a long-standing relationship with, and doing magic. I didn't do a lot of the traditional things in the offerings because that's been kind of a long-term thing I've done for a while. Explained the situation. And one of the things I was sure to mention, and this is something that she responds to, is that I said that this person gave me their word that they were going to follow through with this and to complete the evaluation, and also work on, if we came to an agreement, work on the project. And I said that he is not fulfilling the verbal agreement that we set ourselves upon initially. And it was irritating. I was a little angry, and Hecate, as being kind of a darker type of spirit, also kind of will respond to that. So she was really the appropriate person to work with. So I went, like I said, I went to meditation, said my prayers, and let it go. And I did not call him. 4 days later, I get a call from him, and he said, "I'm on my way." He didn't tell me. He didn't set up an appointment. He just said, "I'm on my way." And this guy starts speaking fast, like he was like insistent and really, there was some type of urgency now that wasn't there before. So he gets there. He's able to look at the roof without me being there, which was great because I was at work and he didn't give me any preparation that he was coming. So he did that. We came up with the price, and he's been calling me every single day after he came, making sure everything's okay and if I have any questions and all this type of stuff. I mean, he's moving like his ass is on fire. And so this is a welcome change, and I attribute it to what I did and connecting with Hecate in our relationship in the magical sense. So I'm very pleased, and I'm going to keep working with her, make sure everything is going well. He gave me a really good price, and he's going to be overseeing the project, and everything looks like it's going to work out well. And also, he is working on getting my primary roof possibly replaced. He's seeing some things that could be evidence enough to go with primary insurance company, my homeowner's insurance company, and possibly get it paid for. So I'm very pleased. And so I guess as far as the takeaway is concerned with this, one, I would say that, and I say this all the time in my videos, try to establish a long-term relationship with entities that you resonate with, and that through those relationships you can really do some really powerful magic. Sometimes people want to jump around and work with different entities, and that's fine, but I think you'll get your most bang for your buck by spending time and over offerings and devotions and doing ritual work over a period of time with those specific entities. Also, keep in mind what I mentioned about your about ethics. We all have the different things that we do according to our code, and this seemed perfect for this specific situation. So I certainly can't tell you how to govern your magic, but as long as you're thoughtful and you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, and it sits well with you, then proceed. So in any case, if you're a new viewer to my channel, I'm going to put some links at the bottom, and I hope you all had a good weekend, and I will talk to you in a future video. Thank you very much.